All right, what is up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing another trade breakdown. These are two trades I took today in class. I'll show you exactly how I hit both of them. For a total of, frick, that's a lot of RR, like 12-ish, maybe 11. Yeah, 11 something RR. All right, so 11 RR we hit. I'll show you exactly how I did it. So let me clear the chart and I'll show you exactly how I did it. I repeated that a bunch of times. So the first thing I do usually is I hop onto either the daily. See, I don't like how it does that. Right. So I either hop onto the daily and then move down to the move down over time. But see, on the daily right now we just don't really see much happening. There's not a lot of stuff telling us what's gonna happen. Hop down to the 4 hours, and again, I traded today. Yeah, today somewhere around here. So one thing I noticed, 4 hour fair value gap right here. Right, if we hop onto the 1 hour, that is again confirmed between here. So I just kind of shifted it down to the 1 hour fair value gap. Right here, we also see that there is a previous fair value gap from a few days ago, right there. So the fair value gaps are overlapping. I'm just gonna erase this one. So the fair value gaps overlapping. One thing I also noticed is that we have a order block right here. So this is our order block, and this is a very strong confirmation that price is gonna start going up. So sorry, I forgot to do one thing. I usually state the buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. So here's sell side liquidity. This is the most prominent, and then here's the most prominent buy side liquidities for now. Buy side liquidity. All right. So I stated these two out. One thing I noticed is or if we kind of look back to like around here, this is when price came. I mean when the I got onto the market like at around 8:30ish. Yeah. So I noticed that we were in order block. Plus there was a liquidity sweeps right here. I'll mark it out later for you guys. But I was waiting for a reaction because I knew we needed to either take the buy side liquidity or the sell side liquidity. So I just waited and waited patiently to see any reaction off it. And luckily, we did have a reaction off of this order block and fair value gap combo to this buy side liquidity. Now, something price is telling me right now for maybe future trades, I'm just gonna call it right now, is that see how this liquidity zone and these liquidity zone, like these liquidities, weren't taken out. I'm assuming price, and this one wasn't either. So I'm assuming what price is gonna do is it's gonna go up, and it's doing it right now. Either sweep this liquidity and go down, or maybe it could sweep the higher liquidities that it didn't sweep yet. So again, I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Right now, I see that this liquidity was swept right here. This internal liquidity, it was swept, and I was just waiting for a reaction to the upside. So we zoom in again, and what happens? We had a 5-minute fair value gap inverse right here. 5-minute fair value gap inverse, and if we hop onto the 1 hour, there's also a fair value gap here that price inverse later on. But I wanted to have a quicker trade. So boom, 5-minute fair value gap inverse, as well as a change in standing delivery. Now, once I want to change standing delivery, I entered long, and I put my stops on the wick of this low, and I put my take profit exactly at that buy side liquidity, because I knew, again, like I said before, price wanted to go there. It was like a magnet. It was trying to attract price. So I just put my take profit there. But again, that could, like, that's, it hit it right now. For now, it hit my take profit for now. But in the future, maybe that was a little too high, right? So something you guys have to know how to do is set partial profits. So I set a TP1 right here. The reason why I did this is just because if it just swept this and then continue going down and stop me out, I would break even. I have my wins, and I'm up for the day. It's just risk management. That's what separates gambling from trading. And if we also look at the change day and delivery, I didn't check this right now, but I'm just kind of curious. Do you see how the change day and delivery and the 4 line up with the buy side liquidity? This also could tell you that price will it might come to that buy side liquidity that we have stated. And yeah, see, standard deviation is kind of sick. Like it's like aligning up almost exactly with everything I have drawn out or annotated, because it's not a drawing. All right, so TP1 hit. This is a good trade. You guys could have taken this trade. I called this out on my Discord for free. But something else I noticed is we hit take profit and we start slowing down. We start slowing down on this buy side liquidity, and I saw this big black candle. That's telling me that maybe we are gonna respect this buy side liquidity. So this I took in period 1. I was in my class. I was in English, and then this I noticed in period 2. So I noticed these 2 big candles. Period 2 I had business like leadership or whatever. I don't know, some stupid ass scores. So one thing I really noticed is there was a fair value gap that was inverse right after the sweep. Oh yeah, that's already inverse. And there was also kind of just internal liquidity being swept. There was also a change in delivery right here. So these are 1 minute trades. I mean, these are 1 minute characteristics. So it has to be relative. So since I have a 1 minute characteristic, I'm not going to target a 1 hour low. That's my take profit. In this case, it did come down to like a 1 hour low, but the next time I might not, right? Today the markets had very good volume. It's very healthy today. Kind of surprising for a no news Monday, but we see that boom, there's a change in delivery, as well as a fair value gap that was touched into and respected, right? So we see a fair value gap that was touched into respected. I already knew price was gonna go down. I didn't really wait for any confirmation. I just wait for it to touch into the fair value gap. Place my trade. Place the stop like around here. And for my take profit, again, I took my Fibonacci sequence, put it to the top, down to the change state delivery, targeted -4 again. I just let it ride to -4, but I had my take profit 1 right here. And I forget if I put on -2 or -2.5. Let me just check, because I remember how it looked like here. Yeah, I think I put on -2 actually. So my take profit went on -2, and I ran it down to 2.5. Right? So that is the 2 trades I took today. That's exactly how I took them. Again, I called this out on my Discord server. I can't really show it up because I have it just screen recording my website, the website. I called this out on my Discord server, and I also actually called out this move. It wasn't exactly how I called it out, but it pretty similar. Like it just swept different buy side liquidities, different levels. But literally just the shape I called out on my Discord server the day before. When we were in this long, like this move upwards, I called that it's gonna go down, touch here, sweep this, go back up, and go up here, and then probably go down to that buy side liquidity and continue going down. I called that out all out. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. So far I've been right. We'll see how it reacts off this buy side liquidity. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. I make all my content for free. All my education is free. The Discord is free, everything. So I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe and join the Discord. And if you do join the Discord, make sure that you are active and participating, because not only are you able to connect with me and the other people in that community, but you're also able to learn and elevate yourself as well. If you guys did enjoy this video, again, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.